Identity crisis is real right now. I am sitting with some rather large feelings of wanting so badly to go back to Broadway, to be a performer, to be an actor, which is what I did and what I identified as for years and years. I was in Tina the Tina Turner musical from 2019 to 2022, except for the pandemic. And while I was in Tina, I started posting on social media, which turned into a very lucrative business. Not just the posting on social, but I work with clients. I have a group membership. I like to help people find their voice and show up more authentically on social media because I like to use content creation as a tool for becoming, practicing being yourself. Included in that is just sharing in the way that I am now, because I'm like affirming that I fucking matter and I'm putting this out into the world. And if you care about it, great, but that's not the point. The point is I care about it. And so over here, I work on this business every day and I love it. And sometimes it feels a little bit like Groundhog's Day, but also building a business takes a great deal of time. And I have learned so much over the last 3 years, and we are absolutely entering into what I feel is like scaling territory, which is incredible and scary and means taking my intellectual property and sort of the methodology and everything that I teach and creating it outside of me and making sure that people have access to it in a way that they don't just have to work with me privately, et cetera, et cetera. And then over here is still performing, which I miss so much. And every time I see a show, of which I try to do frequently because I live here in the city, I am so connected to what I'm seeing on stage, whether I'm actually in love with the show or not, but just because I'm like, how badly do I want to be doing that? And the thing is, I did it, right? Like, I know I can. I have achieved it once before. And I worked professionally for many years prior to booking Broadway, but it's hard because this dream over here, as I've recognized literally yesterday in therapy, I didn't clock this. Pursuing theater as a career, and any artist or any person who like really uses their body for their business will understand this, is has been incredibly exhausting over the years. Not just like, wow, dancing is tiring. But I mean, I was a swing on Tina the Tina Turner musical, which means, I feel like I always have to say the full name, which means sometimes I would have to go on with very little notice. And like, your body gets so fucking panicked for these things, especially in the early days when it's not so in your body yet. And I made a career out of stifling and shoving down the dysregulation I was experiencing in those moments and just achieving and working towards